Hey Kimani, you just talk. Haina shida, tunakusikiza.
Oh, sawa.
Yeah.
So, Nico, I was telling you guys that I got diagnosed with a condition called bipolar, and I've been living with it for since I was a child, actually, because it's a genetic condition, and it gives you it literally tears you by. For me, I have bipolar 1, which tends to swing towards mania. Mania is the point where your brain has so much information, and it's processing information so fast and so heavily, you're not able to keep up with it. So that was my problem, bipolar 1. And the onset of it was when I turned 24. So usually that's the onset age. For young men, it's between the ages of 24 and maybe 28, around that range, because at that time you're experimenting with things. It didn't help that I was also experimenting with drugs. I was doing weed, and it really cost me a lot. And that's why I came back to Kenyans to ask for a second chance, because it cost me so much the last years that I smoked that blunt of weed in 2020. And I wake up one day and my life is falling apart. You know, the friends who used to be there are not there anymore because they got tired of you. Because I've been to psych ward 13 times. I've been admitted in psych hospitals 13 times. I mean, by the 13th time, you're going to become the boy who cried wolf. And sasa hakuna kitu utaweza kufanya. Wala nakwambia, wewe tumechoka na wewe. Sasa hata wewe decide. Na nawaelewa kwa sababu sasa you can't keep telling someone like my dad kept telling me, sasa hii ni mara ya mwisho na kuleta madhara. By the way, ukikuja madhara tena, sasa pia wewe utajishughulikia, kwa sababu you can't always tell someone the same thing and then they go back to it and you expect that you're going to get anywhere with them. So mimi nilikuwa, and then it doesn't help to use drugs when you have bipolar. Jana I told Obina this yesterday that jana nikiwa hosi, there's a psychologist who just told me straight up, Kimani, you're the most foolish person I've ever met. Uko na bipolar na unaenda kuvuta sigara na bangi. As in, that is suicidal. And I was so depressed at some point, suicidal thoughts, not having the energy to wake up in the morning, despite you having a well-paying job, nothing seems to excite you. Na watu wengi nimerealize watu wengi wanasuffer na depression sana. Watu na hawaongei. Na of late nimekuwa nikipatana tu na mtu kwa barabara, maybe hajaoga, anatembea na matambara. Sasa hii mimi nimeunderstand how say like ni ugonjwa inaweza kukumuta utembee kwa barabara na kama hautafanya anything ya kujirudisha sawa, because it's also a struggle, you won't get back to normal, because there's a point ukiwa into drugs, there's usually a point of no return. Kuna mahali inafikanga unasema your brain tells you it's drugs or me. You either take one route. Now you only have one option when your brain gets to that point. Either tuende tukavute mihadarati, tutumia mihadarati na tuchizi kabisa, ama
network.
Unaenda clinic, unachana na bangi na sigara na madawa mengine ya kulevya, pombe, muguka na hizo vitu zote, kwa sababu when you're taking any of those substances, when you have an underlying condition like bipolar or schizophrenia, we nikaa tu nataka kujiua. Na hapo ndo niliona yenyewe nilikuwa mjinga, na ndo nilikuwa nataka kuwafanya wa understand hiyo ugonjwa. Mtu amechizi, ukiona mtu ana collect makaratasi kwa barabara, kichwa yake inakuanga imeswitch. Ile kichwa mbaya, hiyo kichwa ya uchizi, inakuoneshanga wewe uko on a journey of some sort. Wewe uko na, you have a mission, maybe to save the world, or maybe unasema save Kenya for, it just, your brain can design your life for you vile inataka ikue. Na kama umechoose brain yako ikue designed na drugs, everything around you will be centered around getting high and not.
The network is networking.
Oh, the network inasumbua. Yeah, you